My name is Ruth Monroe. I've been in and around the world of skin for quite a long time, longer than I like to remember now. And I have a private skin clinic here in Northern Ireland. And of course, we were all affected by lockdown and everything last year. And we all had to kind of take a different slant on what we were doing. So I kind of get into the role of educating. And I'm passionate about a lot of things in life, and I've got severe OCD. And anything that I kind of do or anything I kind of get involved in, I have to know the ins and outs of everything. Like, the main things that I'm passionate about are, number one, my kids. Two, my clients. I want to get my clients the very best results. And you'll probably see here at some stage my cat will jump up on the screen. I'm a cat lover as well, so I'm just giving you a bit about me. So yeah, I would be quite well known for dealing with problematic skin conditions. We would get a lot of referrals come from people who don't want to go down the dermatology route. People don't want to go down the kind of the steroid creams and Roaccutane, things like that. So I would very much deal with a holistic approach to problematic skin conditions. And as I said, it's all about me giving my clients the best results with the best products. Now, start of COVID last year kind of got me thinking, because I've always preached for my clients diet and nutrition for optimal skin health. Everybody on this call knows your skin's your body's largest organ. So when a client comes to see me for the very first time, I want to know everything about them. I want to know their environment. I want to know their diet. I want to know what pharmaceutical medications they're on. I want to know their medical history. I want to know everything about that client so that I can make a complete assessment as to what's going on with their skin. A lot of you on this call will know about chronological and biological aging. And when we see problems arising on the skin, that is a direct effect on going on the inside of the body that's not right. Whether that be acne, whether it be psoriasis, whether it be rosacea, eczema, everything everything you're doing within your diet has an impact on your skin, all your body's organs. So stripping it back to the back of coming into lockdown last year, having preached diet and nutrition for skin, this year everybody has been looking at immune systems for obvious reasons. And I stocked in my clinic a supplement. A lot of you probably on this call will know, Advanced Nutrition, part of the AA group. And back last year, Dr. Colin Robertson, one of our friends from across on probably where you're all from, across the mainland, approached us about a product, an omega-3 product that we needed to see basically for better results within our clinics. So just want to strip this back. I'm going to share the screen with you now, just so as you can see what I'm talking about. And I know that a lot of you will relate to this. How many times have you guys in your clinics, in your skin clinics, dealing with clients, how many times has one of your clients said to you, my granny had amazing skin? Because that's something that I hear day and daily. And my answer is always the same. My answer is always, guess what? Your granny didn't eat the same diet that we're eating today. And also, your granny hadn't always high street. I mean, I always say the high street caused the problem, so they can't fix the problem. And that goes with regard to supplements and to skincare. So stripping it back to the basic fundamentals of healthy skin, it comes down to diet and the holistic approach to working with skin and skin conditions. It does take the active ingredient products. I mean, a lot of us will stock the clinical brands to kind of really kickstart the skin and change the skin cells. But there's so much more to it whenever you really dig a bit deeper and have a look. So some of the clinics that we're working with around the UK and indeed around the world now, I mean, we've got GPs who are also aestheticians. We've got Dr. Adam Chong. We have got Dr. Sharon Uppel, just some of the names that you see on the screen here. There's dermatologists and everything who support what we're doing. So when I see names like this coming in to understand these products, it's just, it speaks wonders. And it's great to see so many people now actually taking a look at diet and nutrition for, again, skin, but also immune systems and health. So I know that whenever I see my clients in consultation in clinic now, I mean, everybody wants to look good. I mean, aesthetics, skin, it's a huge buzzword right now. Everybody wants to have healthy, glowing skin. Makeup's out, skin is definitely in. And throughout this year, everybody's now wanting to be fit and healthy. Whenever I see clients come into my clinic, do the in-depth consultation, the first thing that I recognize whenever I'm looking for contraindications, because you'll know a lot of the treatments that we do, there are contraindications. And I would say that whenever I've done my client consultation, 100% of my clients are on some form of pharmaceutical medication. They have some form of autoimmune disease. They've obviously got skin conditions. I mean, fibromyalgia, everything is on the increase. And it's really time that we kind of stood back and said, you know, what's going on here? What has changed? And getting back into the reason that we're on the call this evening, as I say, it's all about getting my clients the best results and getting the best before and after pictures, and having my clients say, you know what, go and see Ruth Monroe. She's helped me wonders with my skin. She's knowledgeable. And here is the most powerful slide. Everybody knows this. Everybody should know this. Do you know, our skin is a living organ. It's the largest organ in the body. And we're shedding skin cells every second of every day, and we're making skin cells every second of every day. Our skin, our cells, all of our body's organs need vital nutrients, and it's really missing from our diets today. Going back to what I said about Granny having beautiful skin, Granny ate food from Mother Nature. Look around the supermarket shelves today. Look at what's available. Look at what's causing all these problems. Do you know, nothing has the right blend or the right essential fatty acids anymore. Look at all the breads. Do you know, they're all full of preservatives. They're all full of things that make it look better, make it taste better, and preserve it longer in the shelves. Things aren't made with like proper baker's yeast and beta-glucans and things anymore. And meat, I mean, whenever I'm doing my client consultations, I always ask them to shop local. You know, don't buy your meat from supermarkets, because you don't know how those animals have been raised. Go to a local farm shop or a butcher where you know exactly how those animals have been treated, because we are a bioproduct of everything that we eat. And the problem in the world is today we're eating man-made food, guys. Do you know, there's no nutrition density, and well, there's very little nutrition density now in the foods that we're eating. All of our foods, we've got such an imbalance going on with our essential fatty acids. And I always say to people, they're called essential fatty acids for a reason. Our bodies need them. Everything is really, I mean, look, you can tell whenever you see a client coming in and they've got the acne across here around the mouth area, high sugar diet, toxins that are building up from constipation. You know, there's so many different things that you can kind of look at in the skin and say, wow, I know exactly what's wrong there. Our lipids in our skin, our barrier of our skin, the lipids they need fats, they need healthy fats for your skin to stay nice and plump and nice and firm. And what's happening again through this imbalance is the barrier function of our skin is getting broken down. Therefore, we're getting a lot of transient epidermal water loss through the skin's barrier, which again has, I mean, aging. You see the skin aging. You see people coming into the clinic here maybe 42 or 43 years old and they look 60, you know, and problematic skin, but yet they're looking for some Botox or filler. And you're like, hang on a second, you know, we need to sort the skin out first. You know, there's nothing worse than having really bad skin and a face full of Botox or filler, because you need to get the skin right, because it only accentuates, like, whenever I see someone with Botox and they've got bad skin, it only highlights the bad skin more, you know. So get the skin healthy, get the skin glowing, get the skin natural, and then we can look at the injectables, you know. So yeah, going back to the foods that we're eating are causing such an imbalance with what nature intended and how we were created to live and function. And going back to the high street products, you know, all the simple cleansers, the baby wipes, all the things again that strip back, that knock the pH of the skin out, and they strip the skin's natural barrier. So tie the two things up, get a really good topical routine. I'm sure you guys have all got really good clinical products within your clinics, but get the supplementation right and you're onto a winning formulation. So just a bit about just the science behind this, and this is really, really important. Our bodies were created and designed to function at a 1-to-1 ratio of omega-3 to omega-6. And that's again with all our lipids and all our organs and our heart, our brain, everything in each and every individual cell within our bodies. And you guys know we're made up of millions and trillions of cells. So science tells us, and you can go on Google Scholar, you can check this all out. Science recommends that we should never have more than 3 times omega-6 in our bodies to omega-3. So omega-6 is in everything that we eat. And I mentioned earlier, it makes the food look better, it makes the food taste better, and it preserves it longer on the shelves. And you guys all know about pro-inflammatory and anti-inflammatory foods. You all know about antioxidants for the skin, with your vitamin C and your blueberries and your raspberries and everything else, strawberries. But science recommends we shouldn't be higher than 3-to-1, okay? What we've found, and again, do your homework on this. Pre-1960, the chances of having cancer, I think, was 1 in 6. From the 1960s, it's now 1 in 2 chance of having cancer. And again, look at the reasons behind this, look at what's changed. There's a certain blood test that you can do. It's called a Trondheim blood lipid profile test, and it tests the deviations of your 11 essential fatty acids in your body. The UK and European average in adults today is 15 times omega-6 to 1 omega-3. The worrying thing is, but yet it's not surprising, is that our children are testing a lot higher, and the average in the UK and Europe is 25 to 1. So you only gotta look. I mean, going back to whenever I was a kid, I get a treat once a week. You know, my granny owned a sweet shop, so once a week you'd have got a Sunday treat of some sweets. Kids today get treats every day, multiple times a day. And, you know, I always say to my kids, it's not a treat. What nutritional value has that got for your body? If there's something that you're wanting to lift, I always say, what nutritional value is that? What good is that doing your body? How is that fueling, or how is that nourishing your body and your cells? Dogs get treats, guys, not kids, you know. So I'm quite yeah, I'm quite I worry about the future of the children, because whenever we're seeing clients coming into the clinics now at 40, 42, 45, and they've got these chronic conditions, it just makes me wonder, with kids testing so high at a young age, they're going to be getting these chronic conditions younger. Okay, and it's known as silent inflammation, which leads to chronic inflammation. Science tells us that whenever we've got too much omega-6 in our bodies and an imbalanced ratio, we've got reduced brain, heart and immune function, skin loses elasticity, and we see it. Just have a look at everybody who comes into your clinic tomorrow, and have a look at the skin's barrier. Get the mag lamp on and have a look at the skin's barrier. You can actually see the damage. You can see the transepidermal water loss. You can see everything's not intact. Touch the skin. If the skin pinks up when you touch it, you've got a problem. And some clients come to my clinic for a consultation, guys, and I won't touch their skin on the first consultation, because you can see that the barrier is so badly impaired. What's the point in starting to work on skin where they've got an impaired barrier? Because you're only going to do more damage. I don't believe in overnight quick fix treatments. Do you know, you can do peels, you can do, God, what else can you do? There's so much you can do in the skin, but it's only ever going to be a quick 24-hour, 48-hour results. You're not going to maintain longevity and results whenever you're working on healthy skin and damaged barriers. Get that barrier right, and you're going to get great results for your clients. And do you know what? They're going to keep coming back. I don't want one-hit wonder clients. I want clients who are coming back all the time and saying, Ruth Monroe does my skin. Do you know, go and see her. She's amazing. I want to stand out from all the other, I mean, there's skin clinics all around us. Do you know, I want to stand out. I want to be the best. I want everybody to know, you know, that's where you go if you're wanting a problem addressed or an issue addressed. So, as well as all the other things, all the other body's vitals, organs, you know, skin losing that elasticity, you know, and just accelerated aging of the skin, biological age, chronological aging. So if your skin isn't right, it's something going on. I mean, your body's aging, all the other organs in your body's aging faster as well. So this is how it affects your cells. Now, whenever you've got a lot of inflammation going on within your cells, you've got too much omega-6 and that imbalances out, your cell membrane becomes really hard and really rigid. So nutrients don't get in properly and waste products don't get out, so that the mitochondria of the cell isn't getting the nutrients that it needs. When you've got a nice cell with the right balance of essential fatty acids, your cell membrane is really permeable, really fluid. So nutrients get in, the mitochondria gets all the nutrients that it needs, and the waste products come out. Your cells communicate and talk to each other all the time. Do you know, whenever you've got high levels of omega-6 and a real imbalance there, your body is always in a disease-fighting state. It's always in an inflamed state. And that's not a good place for your body to be. And that's when it turns chronic, guys. Whenever I do these tests on my clients, there's a very, very easy way of explaining it to them. This is just some, I mean, we've got babies on here because there's one of the fertility specialists and she made things very clear. A lot of children now are being born with allergies and things. And that is because mummy's diet hasn't been right throughout pregnancy. I mean, look at it now, children with behavioural problems and things, that's on the increase. Children with diabetes, that's not normal. Do you know, I think the first child in the UK was diagnosed with diabetes type 2 in the early 80s. Now there's hundreds every day being diagnosed with diabetes type 2. So yeah, throughout pregnancy, obviously, you need to be healthy for baby, because yeah, babies are being born with these different allergies and skin conditions and things. So this is just some before and afters from the clinics. Your acne, your psoriasis, your eczema, all these, rosacea, I mean, any kind of inflammatory skin condition benefits from the use of what I'm about to show you. So we have a blood test, and bearing in mind, I always stock the advanced nutrition products and always use the skin omegas. My blood test still come in 3 times higher than what it should be. My blood test came in at 9 to 1. And my children come in a lot higher than that, which was a surprise. So this is a blood test that can be used for treatments in clinics. And I mean, this makes whenever you're diagnosing or whenever you're working with problematic skin, it's great to be able to offer a health test and show your clients what's going on the inside. So it's a very simple prick finger blood test. You prick your finger, put the blood on the sample card, send it off, and you have your results analysed within about 10 to 14 days. We've conducted 630,000 tests around the world, and you guys know whenever there's a clinical trial done on any article in Google Scholar, there's usually 500 or 1,000 people involved in that clinical trial. We hold the largest database of this particular blood lipid profile test in the world. We are the only blood test based nutrition company. It's an independent blood test, and you'll recognise all of these names on the left-hand side of the screen. VITAS Analytical Services are professionals in the field and have been going for over 25 years, testing for all the people who you see down the left-hand side of the screen. So you get your results. Once your results have been analysed, you get an email with your report on it. Now, this is when I call my clients back to go through the blood test results. This is a really detailed medical report, and we obviously have full training for this, guys. It shows your 6:3 ratio, which is ultimately the most important, because that's the silent inflammation in your body. It shows your cardiovascular health, your neurological health, your metabolic health, including your gut health. again, skin related, because we also always say the gut related skin problems. It shows your neurological health, and it shows your immunity, really your protection level and your ability to heal after injury or recovery from sickness and things like that. So it's a really detailed, it's like a 21-page report that comes back. So we're able to actually show our clients what's going on, why they've got the issues, and then we've got the solution to correct it. Okay. And I love this because, like I say, working with advanced nutrition, taking a test after using those products, the test showed me that those products weren't working. Taking these products then for 120 days, taking a retest by an independent laboratory that doesn't tell lies, and showing that I'm not only seeing the results of taking the products, feeling the results of the products. And I was actually quite surprised because I thought that my skin was in pretty good condition. But the first place that I actually noticed it was on my skin. So I was over impressed. Some of the problematic skin conditions that we're healing, along with other things, you know, we're helping people who have fibromyalgia, people who have problems with people who are going through the change. We're helping people with rheumatoid arthritis, ulcerative colitis, many different things. So it's not just about the skin, but obviously the skin is the first place that you see it. So you obviously measure your results, and you take a second test again after 120 days, but our blood tests show that 97% is a global average of the world that's out of balance. I don't know about you, but I do find that quite worrying. Our findings and details show that there are 20% of people who realise that they need to supplement and did use an alternative omega-3 product, but yeah, they were still over 2 times higher than what they should be for optimal function. So how do we fix the problem? We have a scientific advisory board. Paul Clayton, I don't know if you guys have heard the name, he's a world leading, he's in neuropharmacology. There's over 120 years worth of experience on this screen. Paul Clayton was a doctor and a PhD doctor, and he wanted to create wellness around the world, and he studied nutrition and pharmacology. So as I say, all of our products here are patented. We are the pioneers, and as I said, the only blood test based nutrition company in the world. We do all of our own manufacturing and our own research and development. So the only thing that we outsource is to the VITAS, the independent laboratory for the blood tests. So we know, and science tells us, go and look up Google Scholar, go and look up this information. Whenever our bodies are in balance, everything is functioning optimally. Normal brain, heart and immune function, skin, increasing in elasticity. If you've got any clinics with thermal imaging, you can actually take images while the clients are on this product and see the extracellular matrix being strengthened. It's quite impressive. All inner organs are working, and people getting less joint muscle pain, things like that. So this is the product that's taken all the clinics around the world by storm at the minute. And this is called Balance Oil. So you guys know in clinics, whenever you take the lid off something, it oxidizes. Whenever it hits heat, it oxidizes. It's active ingredient products don't have stabilizers, and omega-3 is no different, guys. If you have, I challenge anybody that's in this meeting room tonight, if you've got an omega-3 capsule or supplement in the house, go and cut the head off it and let me know. Send me a private message and let me know how it smells. Go and get a clothes peg for your nose as well. And that's the problem. And Paul Clayton, I mean, he talks about, he's got many books. I mean, I've got one of them here, Strengthening the Immune System. He's got another one, Let Food Be Your Form of Nutrition. He's got another one called Putting Out the Fire, which is the inflammation in your bodies. And he challenges fish oil companies all the time. Like you'll see within fish oils, they've got vitamin E as a stabilizer, they've got peppermint as a stabilizer and an antioxidant, but it's not enough. The only way that you can get omega-3 into the mitochondria of the cell where it needs to be to take down the inflammation is by adding in a stabilizer or a protector. Because as soon as that product hits the body at 37 degrees, it turns rancid, so it's of absolutely no use. We have included in our oil a polyphenol that comes from baby olives. So it's a balance oil of olive oil and omega-3. Look at the Mediterraneans, look at their skin, look at the Italians, look at their skin. Do you know, they age so well, they're so much healthier as a nation than what we are. And they drink loads of olive oil, they eat loads of fish, you know, they eat salads, everything is fresh and organic out there, do you know. So 50-50 balanced oil or olive oil and omega-3. So the olive oil chaperones the omega-3 safely through the digestive system at 37 degrees. So we know that it's reaching the mitochondria of the cell and can bring down that inflammation. And you'll see like redness in the skin and everything disappear really quickly whenever you're on this, you're putting your clients on this product. So any of that kind of cystic acne, hormonal acne, you know, high sugar acne, you know, any of that, those ones that keep coming up and then going back down again. People who are constipated, you know, you'll see everything starting to release and the redness starting to calm. This oil has got the highest levels of EPA and DHA that I've been able to find anywhere on the market, with the protection of the polyphenol. So unlike any other supplement or even pharmaceutical, we give this to our clients in a dosage to their body weight. It's also got your recommended daily allowance of your vitamin D3 as well, which we all know has been widely talked about through everything COVID-19. We're a life science company, guys, so we understand that there are contraindications and not everybody can absorb oils. People with pancreas problems, people with liver problems, people with gallbladder problems, and people with some really bad IBS and itis gut problems. Their bodies don't absorb oils as efficiently as maybe yours or mine does. So we've created a water-soluble version for them. We've also got a vegan version for those who prefer to stay away from animal products, and this comes directly from the algae at source. We've also got an Ascent capsule, which is a soft gel. Personally, I've never sold an Ascent capsule. All my clients take the oils because they come in really nice flavors. It's getting used to the consistency of drinking the oils, but none of my clients have any problem with it. It's actually quite nice when you get used to it. So yeah, I mean, anybody with a skin clinic or anybody working in the aesthetics industry, whatever skin brand you have in clinic, guys, it'll not come with an informed choice certificate. This was huge for me because it doesn't matter what product that we've got in our hands, you know, whoever's written that nutrition label on that product, they can say anything's in there. This company has been uber, and I mean uber transparent. It's typical of Scandinavians. They have gone to the effort of getting batch testing certificates for every single ingredient that's in these products. And you can go on the Informed Choice website and cross-reference them and get those batch testing certificates. All of our ingredients within our range are naturally sourced. So what that means is there's no synthetics, there's no bulking agents, there's none of that. What you get with us is really good quality concentrated food that is completely missing from our diets today. So amazing products. This is just a reference slide that shows the oxidization levels and how we know, because we tested our oil at a 70-degree heat, and we know that our oil remains stable for 35 hours. So that's how we can make the claim, and that's a very big claim to say that we bring people back into balance within 120 days, because we know that ours gets right to the mitochondria of the cell. So 95% of people who retest, and I can say, I mean, out of all the people I've tested now, there's only been a handful of them who haven't came back into balance within that time frame. And my first question to those people were, did you take the product every day? And you can tell by their face, you know, but it's hard, you know, it's hard to get into the routine. But unless you are willing, and this is what I know. I mean, I can write out a diet, like a diet sheet for my clients. I can advise them what to eat. I can write out a menu of what they should be eating. With the best will in the world, to stick to it for, you know, a couple of weeks and then off they go back. This is a product that you can take and include it into your shopping bill. You know, include this as part of your food shop. You know, these aren't expensive supplements for what they do. I always say it's only expensive if it doesn't work. But unless you're willing to, for life, change your diet hugely, go and get your line caught fresh fatty fish, which costs a fortune, by the way. Supermarket fish is not fresh fish. So if you're going to change your diet massively, eat the organic rainbow every day, twice a day, then this is a product that you need to take to stay healthy for every day of your life, and include it like into your routine, like brushing your teeth. So we know that these products are fit for every stage of life. And it's proven that children who have been supplemented throughout pregnancy with a good quality omega-3 products are at less risk of allergies, they're at less risk of behavioral problems, and they're also associated with having higher intelligence as well. So right through every stage of life. Our eyes, our brains, I mean, our brain is 60% fat. 70% of that fat should be DHA. And you know, whenever we see like people who are depleted in DHA, we know they've got anxiety, we know they've got depression, we know they've got brain fog, we know they don't sleep well. Do you know? And that's, again, that's science, guys. Dentists love these products because inflammation within the mouth, bleeding gums, periodontal disease has all got strong links and evidence to your cardiovascular and neurological health down the line. Opticians love these products because retina, around the retina, is again DHA. All your hair, skin and nails is EPA. That's two of the critical essential fatty acids alongside your olive oil, your oil. So, I mean, the list is endless here. These are health claims that we can make using these products. And I mean, and this is why all the skin clinics are jumping on board, all the professional skin clinics. Everybody who knows about how skin actually works and who want to get really good results for their clients, because they understand what this can do to create healthy skin and reverse the signs of aging as well. So we don't have a massive range of products, guys, and I can tell you that if your diet isn't right, you've got high levels of inflammation within your cells, your gut's not right either, and everybody knows your gut's your second brain. A lot of problematic skin conditions come from the gut. You know, you look at somebody who isn't going to the toilet regular, they've always got big breakouts around this mouth area here. And I always say to my clients, I know how often you go to the toilet, I can see. If it's not going out the back door, you're getting a build-up of toxins, so it's going to come out the front door, which just happens to be all around your mouth area. Say that every day. High sugar diets all across the forehead. You know, again, guys, you see it all the time. If people aren't healthy, their guts aren't healthy, their microbiome isn't imbalanced, they've got anxiety, nothing's right. This is a product, and within this product here, you've got it's not a probiotic, it's a prebiotic, and that's completely unique. Okay. In here, you've got 8 of your fiber strains that is completely missing from your diets today. I always have a laugh whenever I'm walking around the supermarkets and see things on the shelves that say high in fiber, because no, it's not. Baker's yeast. Bread's not baked with baker's yeast anymore. Bread's not baked with beta-glucans anymore. Everything is in here that is going to either regulate you if you're running to the toilet 4 or 5 times a day with IBS and leaky gut, or regulate you if you're constipated and going the other way. Anybody gives this to a client that has any issues going on with their gut, give them a 3 or 4 day sample, and I promise you they'll be a customer for life. This product acts that quickly. This is, and I believe everybody should be on a good multivitamin. And I always have a laugh at whenever I see the Environ or the AA Skin Acumax for clearing up acne, because acne conditions with Skin Acumax, it takes 6, 7, 8 months, sometimes a year to clear up acne. And in those capsules, they've got the equivalent of 9 heads of broccoli with all your bulking agents and synthetics as well. Within this product, why stop at broccoli? Do you know, this is how much the supplement industry actually really annoys me. The more I've learned past year. 9.5 kilos per day in 4 of these capsules of all of your nuts, fruits, veg, berries and seeds, all natural, no synthetics, no bulking agents. Your body can't actually absorb something that it doesn't recognize, so it's just in one end and out the other and contributing to problems. So you give anybody with an acne condition a couple of months worth of these, and again, it's something they need to stay on unless they're going to change their diet. So we've got another product which is great for anybody who's got a compromised immune system, anybody that we see has got a really low level of protection within their cells. Older people, I would put on this, and I mean anybody who's got a lowered immune system now around COVID-19, this is a great product. It's a blend of beta glucans that restores the innate immune system. This is a nootropic supplement, great for people who suffer with sleep, anxiety, depression, things like that. The 3 main products that I ensure all of my clients get is the omega-3 oil, the Zinzino, the gut powder, and the extend capsules. Balance, restore, and boost. When you get your cells into balance, you restore them through your gut, and you then get a real boost through all your cells because you're giving it the right macronutrients from the multivitamin. These products aren't expensive, guys. I mean, anybody on this call will be very well aware of Skin Aid. They'll be very well aware of Advanced Nutrition and all the other kind of supplements that are out there. This is the only one in the world that's blood test based, and we get results. All 3 of these products, I mean, Skin Omegas was costing the client £60 a month for a supplement that didn't work on a blood test. All 3 of these products cost your clients £69 a month. For an investment in your health, for amazing skin, everybody wants good skin. And what I will say is, when you are creating healthy skin from the inside, you actually need to use less topical products. You don't need your high active ingredient products, and you can get away with just a nice, gentle, natural cleanser. I have 2. I stock 2 skin brands as well as the nutrition in my clinic. One of them is active ingredients to help boost the results whenever I start clients on the supplement routine. And then I've got another more natural stock. Jane Scrivener is a great one, and she stands for everything that I believe in with skin. The closest thing to in your skin's barrier, the closest thing to the sebum is beeswax. And whenever you're using natural products that resemble what your skin recognizes on your skin, you're building up your barrier even better and restoring everything much quicker. So once I get my clients in a good routine with supplements and on the high actives, if they've got a really bad condition, then I'll move them over to the Jane Scrivener range. And when you've got a healthy barrier and you've got healthy, strong skin, it fights back quickly against anything that, you know, if you do get an outbreak, you know, it's like your immune system, you know, it fights back quickly. So yeah, I'm all about creating strong, you grow your skin every second of every day, and I'm all about creating strong, healthy skin. That's it, guys. That is presentation done. I am going to, is there any questions in the chat here? Can my 3-year-old have these? Adam, yes, your 3-year-old can have them. I have, both my children are on these products. I'm just looking through the questions. Right. Can you repeat that about pressing the skin? Yeah, like it's the same as if whenever you've done an injectable, you always check for a vascular occlusion, don't you? But it's like if you touch your skin anywhere, You know, if it stays white for ages, that's a good sign that you've got inflammation within your body. You know, whenever you see, if you put a hot sponge on a client's skin and it goes pink straight away, that's a sign that the barrier is really badly impaired. 100% of my clients, I say, for the first time, has a badly impaired barrier caused by baby wipes, micellar water, and all the high street Simple. I mean, there's nothing simple about Simple. It's probably one of the worst products you can ever put in your skin. But you know, and this is, again, I always say, you know, Granny wasn't all these things, all these skin stripping ingredients weren't available to Granny. She used things like pore clogging coconut oil and stuff on her skin, but she had amazing skin because her diet was right, you know. So yeah, just press the skin. If it pinks up, you can see. And I mean, I always say the easy way of saying it to your clients is, look, imagine your skin as a concrete, as a brick wall, and your skin's barrier is the cement that's holding those bricks in place. So your skin is supposed to penetrate nice and slowly into the skin. If your barrier is impaired, and this is why you get the pinkness, like, and I always say to clients, if you go into the shower in the morning, whenever you come out, is your skin bright red? Well, if it is, it shouldn't be, because that means that the water is penetrating into your skin and causing that flow reaction. Whereas if your skin's barrier is nice and intact, the water just penetrates in at the level that it's supposed to. So it's not just water, it's not just ingredients that you're putting on your skin that's making your skin react that way. It's other things, it's pollution getting in, it's bacteria getting in. I mean, and you always see people with acne, they always come through the door of the clinic like this with their hands covering their face because they're covering their acne and they're touching and they've got their phones up and they're, you know, I'm saying to them, like, how many times a day do you change or how many times a week do you change your bed sheets? How many times a day do you clean the screen of your phone? There's so many contributors, but whenever your skin's barrier isn't intact, then you're opening, it's a can of worms. Your skin's getting worse because your barrier's lying open and this phone up is, you know, just everything just multiplies and grows whenever your barrier's not right. So the fundamental part of skincare is getting your barrier right. Can you, anybody, do you want to open, is it called, it's called the balance test, yeah. What is the absorption rate? The absorption rate, well, we know that 95% of people balance within 120 days. So I don't quite know what you mean, Sophia, about the absorption rate. Adam, who are these suitable for? Everyone, Kaylee. Are these videos explaining what you're talking about? Yes. Will these products make a big difference to those who don't eat a healthy diet? Will these products make a big difference to those who don't eat a healthier diet? Yes, yes. I mean, that's what I said. It's hard to get people to change their diet massively, but what you will notice, and what my clients always say to me, my God, Ruth, I am more aware of what I'm putting in my shopping trolley now since you've kind of educated me, you know. So you will find that people come more nutritional and more diet aware whenever they're educated. £69 for all three of them is correct, Adam. Must be not, but yeah. That's it, guys. I know she didn't mention IBS, however the high fiber wouldn't be suitable. Kelly, drop me a message and I'll have a chat with you. I think that's it, guys. If you want to open your mics, if anybody has got any specific questions for me, or if I can help with any questions, I'll just give it a couple of minutes and then I will wish you all a very good night. If anybody's got any questions as well, they want to email me or if they want to have a chat with me, I get loads of clinics and things messaging me now asking for advice on how to treat their clients. So I'm more than happy to help anybody who has any concerns or issues. No, that's it. It's a wrap, guys. Thank you very much for your time this evening. Absolute pleasure. And anybody wants any more information, if you're not coming back to me, get back to the person who invited you on the call. Thank you very much. Good night.